Hello, how are you? I give the match results for Monday Night Raw for June the 14th, 2021. 9 matches happened. No, 9.5. A fair amount of them sucked. So I'm just going to quickly go through the ones that weren't all that great. Jax Riker versus Elias again. Rematch last week. Elias and Riker put on a good match. It was just way too short. And again, Elias, after dominating Jackson Riker, decides to leave and gets counted out. I can understand if all match Riker is just destroying you. Like Riker had a nice one-hand spine buster and some clotheslines and that axe handle smash he does. But Elias had him going, like had him on the defense, like outside the ring, just working on him. Then he just up and left because Riker did one move. That whole rivalry is just dead in the water already, folks. Just move on, guys. Do something. Have Elias and Riker go on to do something better. Charlotte Flair versus Nikki Cross. Rhea Ripley at ringside. Within a few minutes, Rhea Ripley caught a distraction. Charlotte Flair lost by countout. Naomi was supposed to face the return of Eva Marie. But kind of like what they did many years ago with Eva Marie, where they always had the excuse of why she couldn't wrestle, like her wardrobe malfunction, her top came off during the match, or flight was late, she had a sudden case of a cold and she couldn't perform, or she sprained her ankle during training when she walked down stage. Basically kind of the same thing, but this time instead of having her wrestle Naomi, they had Piper Niven. That's right, folks. Piper Niven for NXT UK. I gotta admit, they haven't been doing much with her on NXT UK. So they brought her up to Monday Night Raw, and they got her acting goofy. Yep. Just the way she acted when she quickly destroyed Naomi, won the match, then the way she acted when she was hugging Eva Marie and jumping up and down. Like, to me, Piper Niven deserves a lot better than that gimmick they're going to have her doing on Raw. Jeff Hardy faced John Morrison one-on-one. Before the match started, Jeff Hardy got squirted in the face with some water. John Morrison worked on Hardy. Hardy started fighting back. Then Morrison hit Starship Pain and the match was over like that quick. Cedric Alexander came out after some words with Jeff Hardy. They had a match. If Cedric Alexander won, Jeff Hardy had to retire. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. It was like back and forth, but way too short. These guys should have like a 20-minute match. Or go a lot longer than they did. Was what I'm trying to say. Cedric Alexander did a nice dragon screw takedown. Stomped on Jeff Hardy's leg. Applied a Boston Crab. Jeff Hardy hit the Jawbreaker. He dodged a Swanton bomb that Cedric went for. Cedric went for his springboard and area into a kick. And Jeff Hardy hit him with the twist of fate and hit the Swanton bomb for the 1-2-3 so Jeff Hardy keeps his job. So I guess the whole feud of Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander ended with that awful finish when they just like a thumb to the eye and the match was over after a move. That was a slap in the face to a really good rivalry that was going on. So, like I said, a lot of matches happened. Oh, Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. Now, this is the matches that were good. Alexa Bliss she did a good job. She took the fight to Nia Jax. She never gave up, even though Nia Jax, scoop slammed her, tossed her halfway across the ring, plowed right through her like a steamroller. Nia Jax went for the running leg drop. Alexa Bliss moved out of the way. Then she hit the DDT and the Twisted Bliss off the top rope. One move after the other. And then she almost got the 3 count. Original got involved. So Alexa won by disqualification. Drew McIntyre. Like I said, Drew McIntyre was supposed to face AJ Styles. After a few minutes, Lashley and the Viking Raiders got involved. So it became a 6-man tag. It was predictable. Lashley had to go backstage to get dressed for competition. To compete. AJ got destroyed by the Viking Raiders. They worked on him for the majority of the matchup. Eric the Viking Raiders, he's the ball-headed guy. He club Lashley from behind, which knocked Lashley right down. The Lashley just forearmed him, and Eric went down on one knee. They isolated him, worked on him for the majority of the match, and he finally tagged in Arvar, who got in. He side slammed Bobby Lashley. He hit a splash on top of him. Then everyone got involved. Total mayhem for a little while. Drew McIntyre got tagged in, started cleaning the house. Then AJ Styles jumped and made the tag to Bobby Lashley. And almost wasn't happy. You could tell he wasn't happy. And Lashley got mad because he apparently didn't want to be tagged in. He turned around, McIntyre hit him with the Claymore kick to the 1-2-3. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. I just wish they didn't have Styles versus Drew happen before then. They should have just went with a 6-man tag to begin with. Asuka faced Rhea Ripley 1-on-1, non-title. This is a really good match. I enjoyed it. You should watch this match, folks. Both women kept exchanging holds, pinfall attempts from the get-go. Asuka applied a sleeper hold, and Rhea Ripley grabbed a hold of her and threw her down onto the mat. Asuka hit a nice picture-perfect missile dropkick off the top rope. Then kneed Rhea Ripley right in the face, then hit the hip attack. It's one move right after the other. Bam, bam, bam. She was all over Rhea Ripley. Just dominated Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley had to keep kicking out or grabbing the bottom rope for that from a submission hold. She finally had enough. Grabbed a hold of Asuka. Hit the riptide for the 1-2-3. The only other match that happened was the New Day versus Matt Riddle and Randy Orton, folks. Amazing match again these guys put on. Woods and Riddle exchanged running forearms, like one right after the other. They just destroyed each other with those running forearms. Riddle almost won the match with a fisherman suplex onto Xavier Woods when he caught Xavier coming off the ropes. That was pretty cool. Xavier Woods got dealt a lot of punishment. He kept fighting. He finally tagged in Kofi Kingston, who went into attack mode. He leaped up and clotheslined Randy Orton down. Then he drop kicked him right in the jaw. Back and forth action, like I said, it was kept going on. They did a nice double team move on Matt Riddle. It was like a stomp off the top rope. Kofi did, and then at the same time, Xavier Woods back body dropped him at the same time. The isolated Xavier Woods again worked on him. Orton went for the IKO. And Xavier Woods dodged it. Then Kofi got in the match, and Matt Riddle took him out with some kicks to the midsection. Then as Xavier Woods went for his Rowan discus clothesline he does, Orton caught him with the RKO to win the match. I enjoy this rivalry, but the New Day's got to get some more wins to keep this rivalry more entertaining. So there you have it, folks. You definitely got to watch the New Day versus Orton and Riddle. Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax. The 6-man tag is worth watching. The rest of the matches, you didn't miss much. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.